The Nigerian Police Force recently announced that the deadline for verifying and issuing tinted glass permits has been extended to the 2nd of October. That's nearly 2 months of added time. But for many Nigerians, it's 2 more months of uncertainty, fear, and potential harassment.
The original deadline had already sparked concerns, especially with reports of motorists being stopped, questioned, and in some cases, allegedly extorted, despite having factory-fitted tinted windows or valid documentation. Now, let's be clear. Tinted glass permits were suspended back in 2021 due to security reasons, but the reintroduction of the verification process has been anything but smooth. The online portal, often inaccessible, the physical verification centers overwhelmed, and the criteria still murky. Joining us for this discussion is the CEO of AutoSecure, a leading voice in automobile safety and documentation across Nigeria and Africa, Mr. Timileyin Sanwo. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Is that the complete surname? So there's nothing coming after.
Are you talking about something?
Sanwo
is the main character.
Yeah, let's leave it at Sanwo.
The main character, Sanwo.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Sanwo.
Great to have you join us.
So this tinted permit issue has been one that has, been a cause of concern for Nigerians for the longest time. The citizens would argue that police have used it as an opportunity to extort unsuspecting citizens. Now the deadline has been shifted to October 2nd. Do you think that is enough time? Are you in support of that?
So I think it's enough time. And one of the things that really led to the moving it again was the fact that I don't know why Nigerians like to do last minute. The last minute, like before now, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, the portal was smooth and it was smooth. People were applying and they were able to get their permits and all. But when a portal has been working efficiently since the day it was launched, then it reaches 24 hours to the deadline or 48 hours to the deadline, then everybody's trying to apply at the same time. But I mean, the IGB decided to okay, you know what? A lot of people are still having issues, one issue or the other. There are some things that I feel like that was also not captured for them to be able to make that process seamless. So I think they decided to move it. I think, for instance, now there are some vehicles that don't have, their chassis number does not have 18 digits. Some have 17 digits, some has lower. There are some of these issues that came up that, because of that, they decided to let's extend it. And a lot of people have still not done it. And the whole essence of the TINS permit is not to extort citizens. The essence of the TINS permit is to ensure that every vehicle that has a TINS on it is captured in the police database. So that rather than them stopping you and having to harass you, and what exactly is wrong with you? Why you have stated your reason, and from afar, when they see a vehicle with a TINS permit, from the plate number, they can tell who exactly is in that vehicle and who owns that vehicle and who's driving with this kind of. So if a crime was committed with it, from the plate number, they can get any information about the vehicle.
Can they get the information about you with or without the TINS permit? Once they see a plate number, shouldn't they be able to get
Do they even have the device to check and see if you have a TIN permit by looking at your plate number?
It's obvious. Well, now with what is being implemented, have you seen the process of the TIN permit verification? They'll get your TIN number. Sorry, they'll get your NIN number or your TIN number or your BVN, whatever it is. They're going to do a biometric capturing of your face to be sure that it was you, it's the same person. They'll do a biometric capturing of you. They will get all the details about you. They will get the medical report that states the reason why you are using it and all. So with this information, I mean, when you got your plate number, let's be honest, when plate number was issued to you, a lot of all these data were not captured. Yeah. So now this is extra information. There's a bigger problem, but let's not even go into the bigger problem of why this whole document thing is not centralized. Okay. But police needs their own data, and they need to get their data. They will not wait to
need their own data.
Why should data? Can you kindly? So I have 2 questions here. Yeah. The rationale behind the police and this TIN permit, is it the biggest security problem we have in the country right now? And why should it even cost so much to capture my data? Because this is extra money that is coming out of Nigerians. Yeah, so those 2 questions.
Well, why should police get your data? Police is a security...
No, TINS permit.
Okay, TINS permit.
Yeah, so, why is it a big deal? We live in the tropics.
Can you remember...
One of the reasons why people get tints is because of the intensity of the sun. It's very hot. and you don't want people to combust in their car. So people get tints to reduce the UV rays and the intensity of the sun. And also, some cars just come factory fitted. So why is it a problem for the police that people need to get a permit in order to... It's like saying you get an engine permit or you get a wiper permit. That's how it seems to some people.
Okay. So
all right, before you answer, let's go on a very quick break. And when we come back, we'll have more on this conversation. Please stay with us.
All right.
Welcome back to Breakfast Central. Now we're looking at the tint permit, and the deadline that has been extended to the 2nd of October, and we're joined by Mr. Timileyin Sanwo. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Now,
Timileyin, before I went on the break, I said, what's the rationale behind the Nigerian police decision to enforce this tint permit?
Okay.
Because we live in the tropics, and is it the biggest security threat in Nigeria at the moment?
So can you remember when Wiki decided that, okay, you know what, because of the security threats in Abuja, nobody should drive with tint again because of the kidnapping.
One chance.
And, one chance that was happening in Abuja. I mean, it affected people that were using it for the right reasons, because at that point in time, it was like a state of emergency. You know what? We want to see who is inside the vehicle, because there were lots of incidents, and a lot of them were, the car was tinted, and they were just, you know. So now, rather than causing that kind of, those kind of issues, they decided that, you know what, let us bring back the tint, but this time around, we need to ensure that there are strict laws that are guiding you being able to use the tint. Like, we have to be sure of who is actually driving with the tint permits. You see, the big problem is that in Nigeria, plate number is supposed to be like an ID card. It's supposed to be something that you can use in knowing who is in the vehicle. But that thing there are lots of people that will buy cars now and they buy cars and they are still using that same plate number from, you don't even know. There are cars that you've sold that you don't even know where the plate number is. Somebody's using it somewhere for, you know, for different reasons. And that is why now it's now being mandatory that you will now see your plate number and know that this is your ID card. And that is why this extra information is being collected.
So shouldn't this be done by the vehicle registration people, FRC or some other government agency? Why the police?
See, if we go into that, I will tell you that customs in the first place should not even, any car that doesn't have custom duty should not even be able to get a plot number in the first place. They will now say that FRS should be able to ensure that their data is centralized enough so that the police can access it. But at this point, there's a lot of things constitutionally that needs to happen for that to be able to take effect. But the police will not wait for that before they can actually say that, okay, police is security. They need data to ensure the safety and the security of people in Nigeria. And because of that, all they can do is to say that, you know what, we need our own data. Let's get our own data while all these things is being done.
All right. Let's move away from the aspect of the police. I mean, let them do their job. Let's look at the average Nigerian who, yesterday I had someone send me a DM and say, please, can you send me the link? Let me quickly do it. And I said, okay. So I had to point to your page to them. I said, listen, follow Timmy. Timmy would give you all the information you need about it because he's been following it judiciously. But then again, as a Nigerian, what are the things that a Nigerian needs to do now? If you're driving a car and your car is tinted, what are the steps you need to take quickly to get the papers, documents
Walk us
needed?
through the process.
The process. And so
Olive's
everybody knows
Maserati.
what they need to do.
So, visit the website.
What did you say?
Olive's Maserati, she wants to get it in.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
It's straightforward. It's straightforward. And unlike before, where you need to contact an agent to do something, and that's what I just decide to do on my own page. Like, let me tell a Nigerian, you can do this yourself. You can do it at home.
Okay.
You know, visit the website, posap.gov.ng. Once you get to that website, posap, P-O-S-A-P. Yeah, posap.ap.gov.ng. When you get to the website, the first thing you need to do is register on the website. While you are registering, it's going to ask for your name and your NIN details, NIN, BVN. If it's a company vehicle, you use the TIN of that vehicle. Okay. You know, you register. Once after your registration, you are making a new request. Your new request is going to be a way in which you're going to insert all the details of your vehicle in the color and all.
Number.
So now something has changed, which shows that process is being, I mean, the economics of the process is being
verified.
Yeah. So the verification process used to be, okay, you have to bring the vehicle so that we'll confirm the VIN number, that you're the one driving with this particular VIN number. So now what they're now doing now is that there's now a VVS process where you just once you insert your chassis number into that portal, they bring out all the history of that particular vehicle.
Wow, technology.
Yeah. Technology. They bring out the entire history of that particular vehicle, you know, at an extra fee, 1,000 something. Do you get? So now you don't have to.
Imagine 1,000 will be paid by
1 million
20 million people, and how much?
Are you not happy that you don't have to go for physical verification for less than 2,000 naira?
He's saying that before you have to drive your car.
You have to drive to the state SID office for physical verification. Now,
are you talking of for
Tinted permit now?
Okay.
You have to go for. So now, they pick out the data. It brings out the chassis number of that your vehicle, bring out the history of that vehicle, and after that you insert all your details. Then the next thing is you make the payments, 14,000. Around
rich kids only.
Almost 15K.
How much is
so the total?
How much did I buy the car that I'm paying for?
Another thing is that
Olive.
Another thing is that if there are three conditions for applying for the Tinted permits.
Okay.
Security grounds, health grounds, and if it's factory fitted. If it's factory fitted,
security, health, factory.
Does it affect the prices?
It doesn't. It's the same price.
Okay.
But the thing is that if you are applying on health ground, you need a medical report that states that will tell us what exactly is wrong with your head.
Not just your eyes. Maybe you are allergic to heat.
Exactly.
You don't like heat.
But you need medical reports to support that. But for we here on Breakfast Central, it's usually security reasons, you know, because imagine a Johan driving down. All your fans are just going to be, and they can mob him.
So, exactly. So on security grounds you just need the supporting documents. Maybe you on TV, show you what you do, showing the risk and all. So you can apply on that. And then if it's just factory fitted, I don't know, I bought my car like that and I don't want to remove my glass, you can apply without adding any other thing. Just show a proof that car came with the factory fitted.
So from now till the 2nd of October.
Extended now.
Yeah, exactly, because it's been extended.
Yeah.
Are we expecting to see the Nigerian police stopping and searching people and asking them for tinted permits?
No.
Because that's where the challenge is.
I saw yesterday.
I remember.
I told him yesterday. Yesterday I saw them. The cars were lined up. My problem is my dashboard camera isn't working any longer, and I'll come to you.
We have to agree.
We have to.
Come.
And I was like, what? I wish I could wind down and tell everybody in their cars, it has been postponed, don't do anything. But good question.
The enforcement was supposed to start today, not yesterday now.
Exactly, yesterday.
No,
but the first time that it was announced, Joe also saw some officers lining people up.
They are very proactive.
Very proactive.
So, I mean, a message to Nigerian citizens in terms of knowing their rights in this regard, as well as the Nigerian police.
So you see, the thing is, I'm not a police officer, I'm in Nigeria. But you see, one of the things that made me actually take interest in police and some of their cars and all is the fact that I've realized that, I mean, I've been to the police headquarters a couple of times, and you see, what the police looks like at that level is different from what the police looks like on the road. Even police is scared of police. Even police is scared of the police. And one of the reasons why it was postponed is because, hey, even they fear their boys, say, this thing, once to start, it be like say, we won't give these people food, though. And they are listening, they are watching, they are watching, and they are seeing that it's like there's still a lot of issues. A lot of people have still not registered for this
and
thing.
They're working on
they're working on
process,
it. Yeah. And I feel like that is commendable. That is it's really commendable, and it's saying that we are not at the level at which it used to be. Look at the physical verification. When the physical verification started, there was a lot of people come and meet me. I'll tell them, oh, the state CID or SID office you should go and all. And we still get issues. They'll get there. They'll say, those people charge me extra. Oh. It is not free there. Oh. That is that's what the police is trying to do. The police is trying to make money from that physical verification. That's the whole. And they were, and this, because of that, they said, you know what? what process are we going to, what can we put in place to ensure that we don't have to
limit human interaction?
Limit human interaction. And that is why we are where we are. So, but the only thing I will tell Nigerians is that enforcement is starting October 2. It doesn't necessarily mean that you should register for tinted permit on October 1st.
As we usually like.
And then which one have to do? So, okay, the number of Nigerian car owners in comparison to the population is minute. Then the number of Nigerian car owners with tints in comparison with the entire population is also minute. So why is this priority? Why is this an issue? Shouldn't the focus be on intelligent gathering? Who told you that all the criminals have cars? There are criminals that use bicycle to rob. So, I mean, you don't speak, I'm not sure I'm even directing the question to the right quarters. You don't work for the Nigerian police, but I mean, as a crime, as somebody that your business has to do with crime, are we not making too much of a big deal out of this tint permit?
So I really don't think so. I really don't think so because 80%, I don't have the statistics, but what I can say is that most crimes are being, is being followed by something. Something will take them to the location where the crime happened. And most of the time, most of them will happen with the car. Not with, we know there's the one for bike.
The guy that jumped inside bank the other day. He uses Lego.
I take reach the bank. I take reach the bank from your house. Don't be carry go there.
So the key line, I mean, as we look to wrap up this conversation, the bottom line is it has been extended.
Yeah.
Nigerians can go to, you said,
posap.gov.ng
to ensure that you get your cars, you get the documentation for having a tint permit, and also they shouldn't wait till last minute.
Don't wait till last minute.
Okay.
And October 1st is Independence Day anyway. It's a public holiday, so you just be wasting your time.
Okay. I think my final question, on a final note, because like you've said and like they've inferred, the reason for the tinted, permit is to ensure the safety and security of Nigerians, right? In some cases, to ensure that they reduce the incidence of crime. What should the average Nigerian think of when they're thinking of a starter pack to get safety for their cars and for themselves?
Yeah.
Oh, so thank you. So there are some peculiarities of driving in Nigeria, and it's different from driving anywhere in the world. So you're getting your car, there are some certain things that is expected for you to have, even so that when anything happens, there's an evidence. One of it is ensure you have a car tracker in your car. You're driving in Nigeria. Another thing is, a car tracker, something goes wrong in your car, you can stop it from anywhere you are in the world. You can even listen to conversations going on in that vehicle and all. It's very important, even for logistic reasons. Another thing is the dashboard camera. Dashboard camera captures what is happening inside, outside your vehicle, and around your vehicle. So sometimes it might not even be for your own. It might even be for somebody else. Like something was happening.
Being a witness, yeah.
You are being harassed on the road and all. You have something that is always with you. That's what the dashboard camera is all about. There are other security gadgets you can also get for your car, like a glass protection anti-smash. That one is like a screen guard.
It's like a tint, right?
Yeah.
Anti-smash, so that all those people that used to break your window in traffic.
Exactly.
Nice.
So it doesn't necessarily mean your glass cannot break, but it gives it an extra layer of strength, and it gives you a fighting chance to survive when you get into, a lot of these things happen now, like, there are some roads in Nigeria that is known for, they just break in.
So smash and grab.
Yeah, smash and grab. So why was the glass designed like that? The people that they designed it for emergency purposes, like to ensure that, okay, you know what, when that's supposed to be your emergency exit in case of an accident and all, But because of the peculiarity of our country, because of the peculiarity of Nigeria, this is needed. It is needed because now, there's a security threat and a lot of people are taking advantage of it in traffic and all. So these are things that, when you get a car in Nigeria, there are stuff that you must ensure that you have.
I'm going to get all of that. And I appreciate your honesty, Joe. You said something about the car smashing protection. Yeah. He said, the car can still break, the windows can still break, but it gives you an extra layer. And I've seen videos on Instagram where they'll just be hitting it gently. So
when I'm hitting it on Instagram, I will hit it till I break it. So you would not say they break.
Exactly. Don't. So I appreciate your honesty.
Well, if we were to do a survey on this to see how many people have these things that he has mentioned to secure our cars. Joe was just showing me here his car tracker, and where his car is.
I've been
which is great.
beaten now.
But some of us, I
I've been beaten.
know,
I
have been
had
beaten.
one of my cars stolen.
Yeah, his car was
serious?
stolen.
I've also had a car stolen.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Why am I co-hosting with two people that have their cars stolen?
Please, both of you are close to people who have lost their cars.
Please, I beg.
It's a big threat. It's a big threat, and a lot of people don't even look at it. But until the victims are the ones that know, people they're still stealing cars.
Wow.
But you know, the way you can avoid being your car stolen is buy Cybertruck.
Hey guys, okay. And with the 4% FOB, I think we're going to see an increase in carpet. Okay, it's not.
I mean, we are going to. I mean, that's another thing to look out for.
If you cannot buy, you steal. Please, don't steal. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We just the old model.